guys, it's Kendall. Welcome back to my channel. So today we're just going to be making these cute little Ninja Turtle hats. Of course, you could choose any of the colors that you want, but I just went with those two, orange and blue. So I'm just starting off with a slip knot to do the first version of the eye that I tried. And I'm just going to chain 3 or 4. Then I'm going to go around and use my hook to go into the second chain from the hook, and I'm just gonna half double crochet all the way down, and this is gonna create an oval shape instead of a circular shape since they do have those oval eyes. So I just chained 1, and now I'm going to half double crochet a couple times into the top stitch, and then I'm just going to chain 1 and then half double crochet back down the other side. So not the side that we crocheted on, but the opposite side. Just turn your work and half double crochet down, and then you're just going to complete this until your eye is as wide as you like. Here you can kind of see that it's creating that oval shape that I mentioned just a few seconds ago. So I've kept going around no more than 2 times, so I'm about to end it off, but here you can just see what it has turned out to look like. So I'm just going to snip the ends and go in with a slip knot or slip stitch to just end it off. Now I'm going to cut that string. And then I'm just going to take the color, whichever color that I'm choosing for my Ninja Turtle, and I'm just going to go around the eye with it. And you could choose not to, but I just felt like it would make a nice little touch to the hat, that it would match the mask or the stripe that goes around the hat. And now you're just going to make the actual eyeball. Is the black thing called the eyeball? I don't know. So I'm just going to start off with a slip knot again and just make a teeny tiny little circle. So just chain 2 or 3 and then go into the first stitch and just half double crochet or double crochet around that a few times. It doesn't need to be that big. Just do your best to make a circle. Okay, so now that both of my eyes are done, I'm just going to take a knitting needle, well no, a stitching needle, a needle, basically that's big enough to get your yarn through it, and I'm just going to sew that eyeball onto the actual eye. And this needle is going to be important because you're going to be doing a lot of sewing with this hat. And as you can see, my son is very much involved. He's so excited and ready to wear his hat into his pre-K class so he could just show it off. So as I mentioned, this is the mask or the stripe, the strip, whatever. I'm not too familiar with Ninja Turtles. My son just said that he wanted this, so we're just going to sew the eyes onto whichever color stripe that you made. And this was the most challenging part for me because I was trying to figure out how close I wanted the eyes to be. I didn't want them to be too far apart, but I didn't want them to be too close together either. So I just referenced the picture, which you can see here, of all the Ninja Turtles, and I was trying to gauge how close they should be. But like I said, either way, I think the child will be excited to see a Ninja Turtle hat. So just get them as close together or as far apart as you would like. And now we're going to start on the actual hat, which includes the green yarn. So I've taken a slip knot and I'm just going to chain 3. So as you can see, I chained 4, and I'm just going to wrap my yarn around, and here you can see that I half double crocheted into that middle magic circle, we like to call it, but I think I decided that it would be faster if I used a double crochet instead of half double crochet. So I'll be using double crochet throughout the rest of this tutorial. So just continue to double crochet into that circle as many times as you would like. I think I did it around 12 to 15 times, and starting off with a high number at the beginning allows you to move faster to create a larger circle. I hope that makes sense. So now I am just going to continue to go around, and as you go around here, you can see that I've gone in many times. Now you're just going to double crochet into each row around 2 times, and that's going to cause you to increase even faster. So here I've slowed it down so you can kind of get a better gauge of what exactly I'm doing. So I've just done my slip knot to end the row off, or to end that particular section of the circle off. And now that you've done your 2 into every chain around, now you can do 1 double crochet into 1 loop, and then 2 double crochet into the next loop, and then 1 and then 2 again to continue to increase. Sorry. So here you can see where I am now. You can go around as many times as you would like and just continue to increase. But I think I only went around like 3 or 4 times because I am doing it for a school ager or 4 or 5-year-old. So the base of the hat doesn't need to be that large, and eventually you won't need to increase anymore. You could just go around with your double crochet, 1 into each loop, and it'll just create the hat. So here you can see that my hat is created and finished, and like I said, you'll need to decide how far away or how far apart you want those eyes. But now you can pretty much just sew the mask part, or the blue part, or the orange part, or whichever color you chose, onto the actual hat. So you can take those eyes and put them all the way through the hat, but make sure not to put them through the other side of the hat. So make sure you just put it through the initial green part and not all the way to the other side. I hope that is making sense. And now you can just start sewing all the way around. But once you get to the back, you want to make sure that it has kind of a crisscross thing going on, so that the mask can create that X in the back like it kind of had in the beginning, if you saw that. And you also want to make sure not to sew the mask too tight, because even if your hat is loose and your mask is tight, then your hat will be tight and it won't fit. So this was by far one of the most challenging tasks or projects that I've ever made, just because I'm such a perfectionist. And on the other eye, you can actually see that I actually chose to do the black inside of the eye. So just practice and do the best that you can for these. And I think the child will be happy either way with their Ninja Turtle hat. I did enjoy this project. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.